So straight ahead, if we're going to try and go directly in there. That's the prison. We need to interrogate those people. There's the novice. More interrogations. The tavern. Prepare a drink laced with sleeping pills. Let's go do that, because that sounds fun. I should have actually highlighted that, but let's see if I can find my way around without it. It's not freezing for you anymore, so it's better now. Good. Good. Let me know. Let me know in chat if that does it again, because unless I deliberately look for the indicator, I'm often unaware of that. Sorry, folks. Hope things are going to be a bit better now. Let's go. Yeah, I'd love it if I had an internet connection with a bit more upload. Ooh, what's this? The family of the rich man who provoked us. We have him and we will kill him if you don't pay us handsomely. Come with a full purse to the alley south of the old warehouse district. Poorly written notice. Yeah, my upload is... it's like a standard UK fibre connection. It's a good connection for UK fibre. Of 75 down and 20 up. But that 20 up, when you're using a good chunk to upload to Twitch, if something goes wrong in the network or the system or someone else starts using it, it's not a lot of like free space to really allow for problems and issues. Was it around the back of here? Or was it around the front? But where I am, I can't get any faster than this at the moment. No better options. So we use this for what? How do I do this? Alchemical preparation of damage. Poisoned alchemical mix. It wasn't that. Stasis mix. It was something like sleeping pills or something, wasn't it? Antidote. Greater armor ointment. Okay, so. Is this just what I can buy this? Or what? Tell me how to do this quest. Good people. Do I have a quest log? Coin guard merchandise, heretic hunt, side quest, disappearance. Is it on a mission? Nope. Sorry, is it on the mission? Nope. The quest. Great departure. Prepare a drink laced with sleeping pills. I don't have any sleeping pills. I don't think I have any sleeping pills. Let's see. Damn it. Ammo. Can I make ammo? Just make. Oh, I need hoof fungus. Right. Okay. Oh, I see. And this will all be locked because I don't have the correct science level for crafting. Right. Well, that's maybe not much good then. Quest items. Oh, a laced drink. I can do it in. Right. Cool. Cool. That's fine. Used to build or repair wood furniture. I still can't do this. I still can't do this. Right, so that's not an option. It's not an option because I don't have the right skills for it. Did it actually say that I require Science 1 to do that? No. But I should have known because I did go and check out the thing before. Before we go back then, let's go and check out these other quests. You're still limited to 300 down and 30 up for some reason. The cable from the box outside of the house limit the upload. And that cable's upgraded, it'd be 1,000. I would love to have that. How fast could I upload these episodes to YouTube if I had that sort of speed? That'd be fantastic. It's a fight. No, it's not. But before we go and talk to her, let's loot the place. Sailor's coat. Take everything. Smuggler's journal. I have 2 new clients. They want to go to Al-Sad and the Inquisitors are on their heels, which will not make my job any easier. I think I can get them onto a ship inconspicuously, but we'll have to be cautious, and I hope that they will prove patient and discreet. I'll hide them away in a warehouse behind the harbour office, where the Inquisitors will never dare to enter. Anything else to pick up here? No, well, now we've looted your house, I think we need to talk to you. Flavia?
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Yeah, fibre in the UK, Indigo. For most places, it's just fibre to the cabinet, which is a local box on the end of the street. And then it's copper wires from there to the premises. You can get fibre to the premises, but you have to pay for the installation from the cabinet to the premises for that. And at the moment, that's prohibitively expensive, but it will come. But our telecoms network is sadly behind huge chunks of the world because it's relied on copper wire for too long, and it's only now being slowly upgraded. Terrible. Burn the heretics? That's an option. When do you see the cabin boy?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
Love that accent.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
A Yorkshireman. I like that.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
And you get someone else to buy it for you as well. In true Yorkshire fashion.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
So we're putting it all down to drink then.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet.
Really?
If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
Good for him. Yeah, I mean, I wish we had a better fibre
I need to be
connection.
going.
It would be
Farewell.
really nice. It would be really helpful. There's in a lot of cities you can have true fibre connection. It's still limited. It's not like 1,000 up, 1,000 down. But you can have, well, I say true fibre connection. It's cable from like Virgin and one of the big providers. The trouble is they're crap as an ISP. So you might be on a technically better connection, but you don't necessarily get better speed. You can ask Jingles about that. He's been with Virgin Fibre, I think, or Virgin Cable for quite a while. And it's not brilliant. I need to go south from here. I'm with a company called PlusNet, the Yorkshire broadband company that they sell themselves as. They're actually really, really good. They've got one of the best customer service ratings in the industry, and that's the main reason I've been with them. But they are reliable. When you have to ring them, if there's ever a problem, which thankfully I haven't had too many of, they've just been really good and helpful. Take everything you can find. Actually, anything? Oh, I can't go across there. The game feels a little bit boxed in places, but I guess that's not necessarily a bad thing. We shall see as it develops.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
I like that accent. That's a proper sailor's accent, that is.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof, gone. Vanished.
And there he
Why
was,
didn't you intervene?
gone.
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
I still have some pride left, he says, showing off his tattooed eyelids. Who tattoos their eyelids?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mess too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy.
Good point.
Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Okay. Investigate the disappearance of the novice. Find and interrogate the witnesses.
Thank you, Lara.
We're on it.
I need to be going.
Hey, Jauger. How's it going?
Something isn't right here. I can feel it.
You're
We
telling
need to
me.
lift the veil on this.
Let's go. Well, actually, does that update? Does it update the quest? It doesn't really, but it looks like we've got... Can't do that one. As far as I can know, we can't. Anyway, let's do that. Just to highlight that. That little one just there. That's the one. I should switch to the mouse when using the map, I think. Controller's kind of... What's the word? Not precise enough. Oh, Windows Update's having some more trouble with its knackering network adapters. That does not sound good. That does not sound good at all. We're back. Remember me? I was here about an hour ago.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back.
He does.
Pour you
Cool.
something this time.
I still don't want a drink. I want a cabin boy. And not in the way that sounds like either.
I'm looking for a Nort. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A no, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping. In my establishment. You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Okay. What about the witnesses?
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
Still not ordering a drink.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Bartenders just love people who come in and ask them loads of questions and never buy anything. Right, so he's downstairs. No, he's not downstairs. He's here. He's given up his chair at the table.
Who are you?
Oh, God.
I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason.
He
that
looks
I am here.
ill.
I'm looking for a Nort that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Was that a big ham on the bar? Yes. And it looks mighty tasty as well. What happened?
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air.
And the slash.
And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Interesting. You like some tasty food? I love the food you see in these sort of games. Like The Witcher had beautiful looking hams and loaves of bread and Was it hams? Cheeses. Wonderful looking cheeses in Tucson. Oh, it looks so good. So good. It always makes me hungry when I see stuff like that.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
More information on the rich man.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
They want a sex slave. Obviously, they're perverts. I've got this game's measure. What have we got? Cheese, ham. What's that like? Is that a brown loaf? No, that's some... That one on the left looks like some really bad brown cheese or something. Or it could be an upside-down loaf. I don't know. But the ham looks just good. The cheese looks good. It's a big cheese. What else we got in here? Some sort of disgusting broth that doesn't look so tasty. Grace stew? Grey soup? Who the hell would eat that? Who the hell would eat that when there's like beautiful smoked hams and stuff? Cheeses. Let's take a look. Oh my god, this is a long way back. We're going back up there then. Actually, it's not too far. If I go north on a sprint. I think I'm starting to find my way around this city. Oh, and one thing I've heard about this game that was a bit of a downer, and I don't know how true this is, but we shall soon find out, I suspect, is that a lot of the big cities in the game are like copy-paste instances of each other. It's like all the... Whoa! NPCs just spawn straight in there. Nice. I must have been running too fast. It'll be a shame if they are like copy-paste jobs. You can understand it to some extent from like small companies, small developers that don't have the time but or the resources. But it'll be still a bit of a shame, I think.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
That's a very awkward looking face, is that? I might just knock all these sherry glasses on the floor for fun. What happens if I pull a sword out? Even better, a hammer. Can I use it on the... Oh, it's gone. I was going to see if I could use it on the table. Did she say to go upstairs? I'm just sort of making my own way up there. Into the lady's bedroom.
I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade.
And don't you forget it.
To what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled.
I don't think so.
You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
Is that what it was? I thought it might have been something along those lines.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
Every
These witnesses
time.
are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
Well, it's a better outcome than my date rape scenario, so that's good.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible
you
allies.
condescending...
This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Naughts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Naughts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
I bet the kid's actually quite happy to be in the Naughts. That's what I suspect. You think she's lying about him being their son? Maybe they are running a sex ring? It could be. You don't trust this lady, Luz? How do I pronounce your name, by the way? Is it Luz Uiji? Because have I got that way wrong? But, I don't know. I suspect that maybe the kid's been a Naught that long or a cabin boy that long. He's quite happy with the life. And I suspect he doesn't want to come back to this. Can't think why. Coming back to an alien-looking mother. Now we're back to the captain. Okay, back to the captain. There's any mounted travel in this. Do you get to... Oops. Oh, well. I'd gone the wrong way, but I shall get some free stuff, so... That looked like a new hat as well. This is going to be my game objective. Never mind the quest. Never mind the monsters. Never mind the experience. Can we get a better looking hat? Maybe I should... No, I'm not going to say that. Merchant? Merchant!
Don't you worry now. You'll get your merchandise.
I can't sell to him. Am I still heading south? Yes, I am. Of a sort, I think. Luz is fine? You say it right? Good. She knew exactly what to say to get you off a case? Yes, I suspect so. Although, I do believe that nothing is quite as it seems in stories. It's not like other simpler RPGs where it says, go and kill me the 10 pigs in the forest that have been ransacking my fields. And you get to the forest and there's a guy looking after 10 pigs and it'll be like, no, these are my 10 pigs that live in the forest, and the farmer's trying to deforest the place to burn the place down and plant crops. It'd be that sort of stuff where there's two sides to everything, and so you just end up killing everyone, which is always the best solution.
Sir,
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
we should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
We're not going yet.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up, to honor the terms of a contract.
What's wrong with his eyes?
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract.
Closed him.
In exchange for services rendered by the Naughts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naught. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Well, that makes sense, so... Ask Mr. de Courcelon for information. Okay, we can ask about that. Can I ask about... No, that's fine. We're done.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone
Yes.
who's not a Naught?
We're going to ask this guy. This is going to be the fountain of knowledge, I suspect.
Yes? Well, how can your old professor be
Sold
of
off their own
service
kid
to
for money. I know. Ask about this contract.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine.
Hell's going on with the
You must know her.
background?
That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Naughts.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news to Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nauts. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nauts?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nauts as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
That sounds like a really stupid system, if you ask me.
For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
What's he doing waving at me? It's like, I'm here, I'm over here. I'm right in front of you. Please talk to me. We can't do that. That's to leave. Oh, it's back to... Are you joking? Discover where Jonas is detained. Right. Back we go then. Where's the way? Quickest way. You read about this bug with the eyes? That was the first time I've seen it. Let's hope it doesn't appear too many more times. We need to turn right. Oh, what the hell? What's this? Oh, no, it's the guy on top of the rat cage, isn't he? Yeah. What the hell? Is that like a town crier or something? What's he doing? Looks like he's waiting to be sacrificed to the sun god. I like the fact that the quest markers go on the doors outside. Makes it easy to find. She's still doing that exact same bit of... What the hell? I think she's trying to escape, you know. I think she's trying to tunnel out to the next room by slowly brushing away the wall and all its plaster. The monotony of her life is getting to her. She's trying to escape. Escape to freedom.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
Threaten her.
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force against his will by armed men.
That is not true. Completely false. He...
Enough! With every word, you are a step closer to a prison cell.
Prison? But what would be the charges?
Kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he is a Naut that you kidnapped and locked up. In the eyes of the prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency.
Oh dear.
Have mercy on a poor mother who is looking only to recover her child. We didn't kidnap our own son. And if you need to speak with him to be convinced, please do.
Thank you.
He's in our warehouse, near the Coin Guard Plaza, next to the canal. I am certain that once you have heard his account, you will see the tragedy in our predicament and help us.
I regret threatening that woman.
You didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy.
So it looks like my game strategy so far is to try and get a negative reputation with every faction available. I think I could go with that, you know. I think I could manage that.